What you gonna do when you get a mouthful? I'ma eat it up when I'm at the table. Who's gonna listen when you get an earful? Everybody listen when they got their mouth full. A mouth full of this, a mouth full of that, a mouth full of love, a mouth. They say, don't talk with your mouth open, but I got a lot to say. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kwaico.
And I'm Andre.
And this is
A Mouthful.
So in today's episode, we talking about relationships,
and
situationships.
The different styles, different types, different things. Because you know what? I think it's when we focus on relationships, it's actually what we kind of build ourselves around.
Whether it's business, whether it's sexual, whether it's friendship.
Or even personal.
Come on, talk your shit. And we have some incredible guests today. I'll let you introduce her.
All right, so it's funny because I've known her for years as this girl stumbled into when I used to work at Canal Club. This is Nicolette.
AKA Nico, AKA the Dime Princess, AKA Iconography. Let's go, baby.
Hairstylists extraordinaire.
Yeah, and I have the pleasure of just sitting next to someone that is probably one of the best songwriters I've ever met. You know, he is a harmony, engineer, vocal god. Eric Matthys is in the building. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna also, you guys didn't know this, but he's gonna perform for us later. So this is a treat, This is a treat. So I'll let you, Nico, introduce yourself. Tell us
about yourself.
Ooh. About who you are.
Alrighty. Well, I was born and raised here in LA, Marina del Rey, Venice. Went to Venice High School.
Down the street, y'all.
Yeah, down the street. It was a mission for me to get here today, but we made it. Flat tire and all. But yeah, I've just been in the area my whole life. I lived in Vegas for 3 years, and I have a lot to add on relationships. From dating in LA, Las Vegas, and just, growing up here and what it's like. And I was a server for a very long time, for 12 years. So I know the
real
grind.
People, real
I know the hustle.
Yeah.
I'm still currently hustling. I've been doing hair for the last 10 years. And I'm at a great salon on Montana.
She forgot to mention, guys, she's a star of one of our TV shows, John's Cove.
Yes.
I wouldn't
brilliant
say star,
actress,
but
brilliant comedian. But that's the humility of when you meet real Angelinos, people that are actually from LA, they don't cap, they don't put too much energy into it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nico, for being here.
Humble me.
I've known her, and you talk about being a real one. She's a fucking real one.
Yeah.
I get a little unfiltered.
She literally, I remember the first day meeting her, with the guy Frodo, as you like to refer to him.
No, you can't give these secrets yet. We're gonna get into that later.
I'm saying this
Eric,
is I love her.
I'm
She's
the
iconic.
worst.
We need to know. Tell us who Eric is. Tell us what's going on with you, Eric.
Yeah, so first of all, I just want to say I'm honored to be a part of this. Kawasi hit me up on Thursday and was like, "You trying to be part of this on Sunday?" I was like, yeah, man. I would love to perform on a boat, and also just drink some wine and yap on a boat,
Let's go, baby. Thank
so
you for
I'm
being
down
here.
with that. But I grew up in the South Bay area, San Mateo area, south of San Francisco.
What do you do?
Oh, really? The Bay.
Yeah, so
No, I'm from Sacramento.
Baby.
Well, I'm saying.
word.
Y'all cousins, I think he's trying to say.
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. Not really, but yeah. Because
Yeah.
I knew people from San Mateo. Sorry.
Depends on if we're talking to people that are far enough out, then they'll consider us,
That is true. They lump
know?
it's funny. They lump Sacramento people and the Bay Area people together, but it's it is a little bit different.
Y'all
It is different.
Y'all third cousins.
It's
Yeah.
all subjective, the farther out you get, the closer it looks.
They're cooler in the Bay.
That's the lyric.
Yeah,
They're cooler in
Where
the
do
Bay.
they say hella?
all over.
NorCal.
So
So
tell us, tell us, what do you do? Tell us,
yeah.
what inspires you.
I'm inspired by God and people and love and relationships and just self-expression and music, other music. I'm an obsessive music nerd. I love creativity. I love movies. I love, seeing how movies are put together. and capturing certain ideas.
And he's well dressed, guys. Look, I feel like I'm on the dress. You know, let's go,
man. You know, I'm trying to just
sartorial
be on a little classy vibe. You know. And
Pinky's up. Pinky's way up.
Pinky should be up. You're right. Amen to that.
I live.
But yeah, you know, my mission in music is to just capture the same feeling that changed my life a few years back when I had some really cool experiences. And, you know, I'm just trying to capture a really godly, loving feeling that can change other people's lives in the way that it changed my life. So that's why I'm here. I've been in LA a little less than 2 years, so I still feel like at LA.
You're a newborn?
I'm a newborn LA. I'm 2 years old in LA.
Sheesh.
So,
he's a toddler, guys.
I'm an LA toddler.
But he's old enough to drink.
But I'm walking
before the haters come.
I'm walking
in the comments.
fast.
He's
I'm
old
already
enough
running.
to drink.
Exactly.
I'm flying.
Hey.
So Andre, what is the importance of relationships in life and just living culture and everything? Like,
well, you know, I think at the end of the day, it's just how it defines us. And I feel like, you know, we grew up with this whole concept of like wanting to be in a relationship different, but now it's just like there's
white picket
different.
fence.
It is like there's a whole bunch of different relationship styles. Like it used to be like, you know what? You meet somebody, you marry somebody, you get with that somebody, you have kids with that somebody, but now there's just a whole different caveat. And so that's why I feel like it's different to talk about this, because, you know, I know I had different kind of relationships and dealing with different styles, and so it's just like, especially in the gay community, it's like it's something else.
Well, I'm gonna go around the room right now, and I'm gonna ask everyone, what type of relationships have you been in, and what type of relationships would you subscribe to? All right, let's start with you, Eric.
So I've been in a few relationships.
So you seasoned, you say?
I guess you could call it that. Yeah. I've been in a few relationships with quite a lot of different women, and I've definitely figured out what I want and what I don't want. And so I think for me, what I want is to find someone who I can really build a life with and have a family with.
Okay.
And so I think I'm just out here searching for that person, and I know that she exists because I exist. And I might have actually met her recently. She might even watch this episode one day, and that would be crazy.
If you out there, you need to hit him up.
If we become a thing, that would be crazy. Girl, if you watch this,
she just reached out and
you look back.
I saw you talking about my ass.
You talking about me, right?
Yeah, this is manifestation to the highest level, you know.
So can I ask you something? Is the song you're gonna perform today about her? Maybe.
So that song is actually not about any woman in particular. I made the song. When did I make the song?
What's
I think
the name
I made
of
it like a year
What's the name of the record?
It's called "Falling for You." But the thing about the song, so listen. So there's an underlying theme that is actually more prevalent, at least from what inspired me. And the idea of the song is to, for me at least, it's to find the love of your life before you become like a famous icon and everyone looks at you for what you are to the world.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find someone. And maybe I won't, and that'll be okay. But the song is about finding the love of your life before people only look at you for fame and money.
You know what Whitney
That
Houston
stuck it out
said?
with you
Whitney
through the
Houston said
grind.
the greatest love of all was you.
Man, and you know what I was just talking about my homie.
That relationship is important too.
Yeah, no, definitely. But what I was just talking about with my homie about is that maybe I will become famous before I find the love of my life, and then she'll also be famous, you know?
Okay.
Like maybe that's the way it's supposed to happen. Maybe not, you know?
I'm all about, you need to build a partnership.
That's love.
That's always my thing.
Yeah.
And so Nico, tell us about, you know, what relationships you've been in.
Chaotic.
And, you know.
Chaos. No.
And what...
I've been in some good ones. I've been in some bad ones. I'm in my 30s now. But,
girl, you ain't nobody's 30. You ain't nobody's 30.
But, you know, I mean, I've dated. I've no stranger when it comes to, you know, like first dates, second dates, you know, situationships, relationships. We've all been there.
Trial and error.
Yes,
Yeah.
trial. a lot of trial and a lot of error.
100%.
But I think that's what it's all about. Like, I know that there's people, you know, sitting at home and they're like, oh, I haven't met my person. And it's just like, I've been that person that's sits at home on the sofa and you're just like, why hasn't this thing happened to me yet? And it's because you're sitting inside, honestly.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean,
just like you, right? Just
and
not outside.
You gotta go out. You gotta put
get
yourself.
out.
You gotta put yourself out there.
Yeah.
And even anybody that's had a broken heart, you kind of just, you know, that's what dating is. Unfortunately, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's.
But there's something beautiful about having a broken
Yeah,
heart.
and my grandmother told me this
falling
shit.
in love again.
And I speak with my grandmother a lot on this show. I'm sorry, guys, people who get annoyed. But my grandmother told me that when your heart breaks, it breaks open for more love to shine out. You know what I'm saying? A broken heart just means that what you thought it was wasn't what you thought it was. I'll just leave it there. You know what I'm saying?
She a wise lady for that.
Now, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She heavenly now, but we outside. See you, love. Andre, what's up?
I mean, it's relationship. Like I said, it's tricky because you know
Are you cold?
It is. You know what?
It's a little chilly today.
It's a little chilly today.
You need my hair?
I do. See, you're gonna make me go like you're gonna make me code switch to like with that more than like less than 5 white people present. You're gonna make me code switch. But anyways, no.
Less than
5 people. Yeah.
You get a
I
numeral.
can't.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's a code switching, but no. No, it's weird because when you think about the dichotomy of like relationships, I literally it's weird because I grew up where with my mom and my dad, they had like divorces under their belt. They eventually got divorced and they got remarried or whatever. So I'm just really worried about relationships.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why I'm extra cautious because I'm just feel like you should just find your one. And then, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes people find the right one. So I think that's why I'm extra picky because, and you know, honestly, I just think like you know what? Just I'm entitled to my own opinion. I just don't deal with people's bullshit.
Thanks.
And there's a lot of crazy people out here. They will tell you, they will sell you a song, they will sell you a story, and you'll believe it, and then they'll act a
love bombing, the breadcrumbing.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Let's go, baby. And I guess where I am in this is that I have controversial opinions because I don't believe in monogamy in the way that people do. I feel like, who the fuck am I to tell you what to do with your body, with your mind? I feel like just because you're dating someone, you don't have to stop living your life. You don't own me. I don't own you.
Yeah.
If you want to go and experience a relationship, that's your business. It's your prerogative.
But see, there's
no. Let me finish. I'll let you speak.
Okay.
I'll let you speak. But at the end of the day, I don't own your body. I don't own your mind. If you communicate with me that you're expressing yourself physically, that's your prerogative.
Word.
You're gonna do it whether I know it or not. As my grandmother said, nigga gonna do what a nigga wanna do. Whether he tells you or not, he gonna do what he wanna do. But if you give someone freedom or the illusion of freedom to be in a relationship, they're gonna trust you. They're gonna give you all of them because they should not stop living for who they are just because they met someone new. That's the biggest lie.
But do you believe there's a slippery slope? That's all I'm saying.
I definitely believe there's a slippery slope.
I think that comes from dishonesty, though.
I can agree with that.
That's all I'm saying.
All
I think
right.
when you are habitually honest and you give people information and you give them the choice, the worst thing in the world is for someone to cheat on you and not tell you, and they don't give you the choice to how to respond to that. But if I kiss someone, if I'm dating someone and I hold that in me, that's so disrespectful that I don't call you and say, you know what, I fucked up. I don't give you the choice to how to respond. I wait 5 years, or when someone fuck up and you meet homeboy, homegirl in the club, and my mood changes, you should have the freedom to respond and react to the mistakes that I'm gonna make in love because none of us are perfect. We all, just because I'm dating you doesn't mean I'm not gonna think this guy or this girl is hot. People don't stop becoming attractive.
No, and while I agree with that,
real life.
like
It's real life.
You can always, somebody that's like ripped and
It's not
you
about
know,
the muscles though.
but just conventionally attractive.
Yeah.
Like, and you're in a relationship. Like,
The
I'm not a
fanny flutter.
nun. Like,
Right,
you know what I mean?
but society
You know what I
likes
think?
us to act like we are though. You know.
You know what I
Sexuality
think?
turns off. You would lie and tell me, "Oh, well, I don't find this girl attractive because I'm dating my girl." That's bullshit.
Yeah,
I don't trust
100%.
you because
I believe that to an extent,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. Like, I'm on the fence. I don't
And that's all
necessarily.
I'm saying.
You know what I
Eric,
mean?
you actually have a like. Okay, what do you have to say, Eric?
So you know what I think is, I think when you see things like that, it really comes down to, do you really love the person that you're with?
Man.
Because I feel like,
that's the slippery slope. Because love doesn't determine what you think people are attractive or not, and love doesn't
but-
determine your anatomy.
so what I'm saying is, you can still find people attractive, but whether you
Act on it.
yeah, and whether you feel like it's what's worth it, it comes down to like where your values are when you're with someone. It's like, okay, do I love this person enough to be like, why would I wouldn't even think about, I would feel, it would be in my heart, like I would be like, it would feel wrong.
But
to
if you
do
were
this.
famous, would you feel the same?
No, but
Well, I'm not famous, so
I
I could never.
No, that's a different question.
that is a different thing, though.
But the thing
But that's
is,
a question I
he's
couldn't
not-
answer because I'm
No,
not
you
famous.
can't,
But
because
you are.
your thoughts and your more like
famous,
if they
though.
might change. I'm
Yeah.
not saying
Eric
that, I'm
Matthys
just kind of
everywhere.
trying to be devil's advocate over here.
No, but it's
because
good. It's a good
I
side.
do it to myself.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just tired. I just feel like I don't know why.
You're sick and
people
tired of
want-
being
That's
sick and
valid.
tired.
I'm
Look.
just tired of like. It's just I don't like. I get like. So in my mind, I just people that always want to do this whole like open relationship. In my
I never
mind,
said I was in an open relationship.
I never said that.
So
I never.
I didn't
look,
say that.
We had this conversation, and
For the record.
I never said that
Hey,
you
look,
were in an open relationship.
Every time I speak about being honest to my partner, people think it's open.
I never said that. I never said that. I said, in my
That's a
mind,
different-
in my perception, I'm just saying that I just feel like people are looking for the better thing. I can actually witness and entire that you and your partner, that's not the case.
No, it's just like, yo, you should have the right to fuck up. You should have the right to kiss someone and be free. Like, I should not own your life while you're in my life, because a lot of people date people for 5-10 years and they don't know who the fuck they are when the relationship ends. You got to go search of who Nicolette is, who Andre is, who Eric is. You should never lose yourself in a relationship that you are so invested in the person that you forget who you are.
Some people go into relationships not knowing who they are.
And that's the thing.
That's true.
That's the thing.
You
And I'm
know,
saying-
Nico, speak.
You know.
they're
Go
just
ahead.
you
That
know
was good. That's good.
a lot of people.
I agree with that.
They do, and when I was younger, I agreed to things or did like, for example, like in the polyamory world.
Ooh, we're gonna say that for later.
just
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, things change, your mind changes when you're young and like full of like the hope, the love of like a new relationship. You want to do anything to make a person happy. And are you doing it for the right reasons because of this is your mindset, or did you adopt somebody else's?
So I think it's time now. Andre, tell us what time it is
Well,
now.
so we always do is a meshes in a bottle, and it's kind of funny because
Let's
you
see
know,
what this message is.
Can I just say something real quick before we do
yeah,
that?
for sure.
So I just want to just add one little like final touch. For me at least, like, I've been on both sides of it. I felt like I've had to move on from someone, and maybe I broke someone else's heart, but I also felt like I've had my heart broken. But I'm like not a quitter, and I will never give up. Not,
Sheesh.
no matter how many times my heart is broken or things don't work out with someone, I am very confident that there's someone out there that I'm going to fall in love with and start a family with. And like I said, maybe I met her, Maybe that girl
He's
that
plugging,
I'm
he's
thinking about
plugging.
in my head right
Shorty-
now.
Shorty from the event the other night.
Baby, listen, I'm a certified lover boy, and
Okay.
And a man of God.
Shout out to
And I-
Drake.
and I just feel like I will never give up until I find the right person. But I've learned a lot over the years, and I've learned not to just fall in love with falling in love, and really understand that this is someone that, I look at someone, I'm like, okay, like, is this who I want the mother of my kids to be? Is this who I want to hang out with when I'm 65? And,
But I feel like on that note, I still feel like, how old are you?
25.
You still have like a lot of life to live.
I know.
And it's good that you have that mindset already, but I think that when you get too wrapped up when you're so young, I think it takes away from like you becoming you.
When you're on the other side of 30, look,
shit just clicked.
But this kind of, it feels like it's become me though.
This is so cute to me because, and there's no disrespect to you.
No, it's
no
disrespect at all.
Than me. But you think you know so much when you're 25.
Oh no, I know that I don't. Trust me.
It's
you're gonna get a rude awakening.
And with
after 30.
with that being
gonna
said,
be rude.
we're gonna get this message in a bottle.
We have to.
And
get
we gotta get
this
this
bottle.
I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready for it.
And this always makes me very nervous. But here we go.
Bring on the rude awakening when I'm 30.
Hey, I'm not saying that there's no love. There is still love.
Yeah,
I'm gonna always choose to act in love instead of fear. I feel like you could either act in love and you could act in fear, and you
But
could
also,
take
it's
that.
about acting in rationality, though. Too.
Yeah.
But I think it's
like
you can make it as complex as you want. But
all
to
right,
me,
crazy. You got to read this.
when you get
This is
mad
why this is so
when
good.
somebody's not texting you back and you want to send that paragraph
that's a
and
you-
you delete
that's
it
a you
and you just
problem.
say okay, that's real strength and maturity.
It ain't got shit to do with them. It's you.
Don't send the paragraph.
and that's the problem with society. It's designed to mess up. Society is designed to do this type of shit.
Do not say that one more time.
Don't send the paragraph. Don't do it.
Don't
I mean,
do it.
I've done
have
it, but
to-
don't do
Don't
it.
send the paragraph.
If you
If
have to
anything, send a
Text a friend.
No, just send okay or a thumbs up.
do not send a 4-letter, like, was it a 4-page letter? and it's fucking
4-page
text.
letter.
Oh yeah, I've
Shout out to
definitely
Aaliyah.
done that.
But no, I'm gonna read
Definitely been
this
blocked.
question.
Give me an
I'm reading this
email.
question, guys. I'm reading this question.
Give me an email.
So, polyamorous relationships.
Oh shit.
Oh cool.
Do you agree? Do you disagree? And have you been in one?
We already know how
I
stand.
was in one without knowing I was
Oh,
in one. I
shit.
was on The Bachelor. Without knowing I
wow.
was on The Bachelor.
Are you
and I
gonna
did
give her the
not
flower?
I did not get the rose.
I got you.
Are you
with
gonna
the-
give her the? Oh, he's giving you the rose. He's giving you the rose.
Oh, we love
But
it.
listen, my mind is still on you.
Sorry, I'm ghetto.
That's okay.
The girl I've been talking about. I promise. That was for the show.
The rose is really for you. We're just doing this.
But again, I will
It's for
say this,
entertainment.
Quizzy, you're not in a polyamorous relationship, and I feel like your
Andre.
thing is different, and I feel like I've made misconceptions, and I do realize this.
It's fine.
I just think, in my opinion, people in that they always it has that perception where they're looking for like what's better, and that's just my opinion.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Facts.
and I think the idea of this with me is not a looking for what's better.
Could you be in a polyamorous relationship with
I,
your boyfriend that you have now,
Mhm.
and then you guys add a third? Could you honestly, openly do that? I'm not saying that like it's not possible. I've seen it work.
Well,
I'm not sure how, but I just
Nico,
want to know.
I'm
Would you do
gonna
that?
steal a page out of your book. If there's guidelines, if there's communication, I feel like the most successful relationships is not about love. Love is easy.
Mhm.
It's communication.
So you're not jealous at all.
I'm not.
You're really, 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 really not.
But why would I be? Why would I be?
I respect that. That's fair.
The idea that I own a human being.
It's not about ownership.
Well, that's what jealousy stems from. It stems from control.
I'm not saying that's not true, but I don't think it's about the
But
ownership.
I think it is. Jealousy is it's systematically a idea that someone deserves more of your attention than anyone else in the world. That's control. The idea that if I'm dating someone, they have the right to give the same love they give to me to the world. As long as they come home to me every night, as long as they communicate to me.
But what if they're tired?
Look,
At the end of the
that's
they'll
fine.
come home to you, but they're tired.
That's fine because
But then won't you
the
feel
biggest
any
lie
type of
the biggest
neglect?
lie in love is that it's always perfect.
But it's not.
I know.
Like I said, there's a fine line, and like
Biggest lie
you know,
in love is
honestly,
that,
I'm gonna
yeah.
admit I'm a jealous person, so that's why I can't go with it, and I cannot.
And it's a
subscribe with
natural
it.
human emotion.
I would literally, if somebody like if I was with somebody, if somebody was like looking at my man, I will snatch them up and beat them the fuck out.
But
I
why?
don't care
Why?
because that is my
Don't
shit.
you wanna be
I'm
with someone
sorry.
that everybody wants
It's
to
not
be with?
even about. No, it's not even about being.
Why do
it's
you?
like
Yeah.
Why are you
literally,
dating
it's like
someone that
this.
other people don't want? Why do you? Why are
It's
you
not
mad
about that.
someone wants your man? Don't you want?
Okay, no. Honestly, it's not that I'm mad that somebody wants my man. No.
Well,
Let's clarify this.
Let's
clarify this. It's not
not
that I'm mad that somebody wants my man. It's I'm mad that somebody and my man took that upon themselves. That took that. There's a thing because we didn't have a communication. There's a big difference.
Well, you see how he just said what I just
Check this
said,
out.
which was communication.
Yeah.
And if you communicate with your partner, you know
But
what?
I'll communicate. I will beat your ass if you want somebody else.
So Nicolette,
It's like, I'll communicate with my face.
Let me communicate that
Nico,
right now.
Eric, you guys are fine people. You're attractive people, right? So
I hope so.
when you get into a relationship,
I
right?
don't know.
You get in a relationship. How dare you be mad at someone for noticing you being attractive, and your partner say, "Oh, fuck you! Why are you looking at my girl? Why are you looking at my?"
No,
Why
that's jealousy to the
toxic, bro.
extreme.
But check it
You know, that's
That-
jealousy to
no,
the
it's
You
extreme.
know
about
you
that
high.
person.
You
No,
know
no,
you've
no.
been in the gym. You know you've been eating your Wheaties.
No.
Not
The
the
Wheaties.
Listen.
Does the
listen.
Wheaties retire in like 2000?
Listen,
and
though.
Let-
A
let
lot of
Eric
roasted
speak.
flakes on this boat.
Nah.
Yeah, listen.
I'm allergic to sugar. I'm
So
diabetic.
I want to touch on something that you said. So
Yeah.
you said that don't you want to be with someone that everyone wants?
Yeah. No.
But so what I want to respond to that by saying is that I'm not falling in love with someone because other people want.
But
them.
that's not what I said.
I don't want to be with someone that's like a public like trophy. I'm not saying that's what you said though.
Yeah.
But you know, me wanting someone or wanting to be with someone is like, I feel like God put people in my life, you know, and that's just me personally. You know, I'm not gonna.
We all believe in God. By the way, we're not anti-God. I love that. Keep going though.
And for me, you know, whether or not, if no one liked this person, but I love them, it wouldn't. At least I would like to think that it wouldn't change. Versus if everyone wanted them, but deep down I know that there would be some type of change. You know, as a human, you can't help but, you know, let's say I was dating Janeco, you know, versus like, I don't know, someone that was not.
Yeah.
I just don't think you'll know until you're in it.
Yeah.
And that's why I speak so firmly about how I feel and where I am.
Really don't.
Because I don't think I feel like I'm a spiritual being on a human journey. Most people speak about their anatomy and oh, you don't look at him, don't look at her. I'm not caught up in that bullshit. Because if the person I love goes out and get hit by a car and they can't walk or they can't fuck me, I'm still gonna love them. The idea that because of someone's physical, you succumb to the physical. I love you because of how you make me feel, how you see me.
That's important in not just relationships with same sex, opposite sex, but with friendships too.
But
I love my friends.
You're right, but we get so caught up in the physicality, and that's why I'm pansexual, because it's like your physical is just is second to your mind, to your love, to your being, to your everything. Like, and the idea that you want to sneak off and fuck around, you deserve to do that. Like, why am I gonna stop you from living your life? I don't own you.
I just think, honestly, sometimes I think it's just okay, look. So you're saying all that, but then it's just like, what's so wrong with just being content and happy with just one person?
I think that if you're in that place in your life, you'll be there.
Yeah.
So then that's what I'm saying, and like that's where people have to be. I think sometimes it's a slippery slope.
It is a slippery
sometimes
slope.
people will be like, okay, well, I just want to.
I would like to get real. Because Andre's known me for such a long time.
Let's zoom in on her, because she got some shit to say.
Andre's known me for a long time. We actually met like when I was 25.
Oh, word.
Believe it or not, it's been a long time.
I thought you was like 21.
I'll be whatever age you want me to be. But yes, we met 25. No,
Pour that wine, child. This is getting real.
Pour her up.
For real.
So Andre actually met me when I was in a relationship with someone whom actually to this day I'm still friends with.
Good friends too.
Good friends. We're like, it's like a family type of relationship now. But I think because I was so young at the time, I just wanted to feel loved and important. And I feel like I didn't really know what I wanted. And I definitely think that there's like the taken advantage of thing, right?
So what type of relationship was this?
It was, he kind of mentioned in the beginning that he was like on this journey about self-discovery, about like polyamory, if you will.
Whoa.
So, and I was just like, okay, like we were still like kind of first seeing each other. It didn't like happen all right away. And, you know, I got into these things and granted, like I don't really have like regrets regarding the situation in that sense, because I did actually meet a lot of good friends that I still have today through that relationship. But going through that, we had our rules, we had our guidelines, like how you say, and they weren't followed, they weren't listened to.
That's the worst.
And I did it again in another relationship following that one.
Yeah.
And again, like there was lies, there was this, there was that, and I just feel like polyamory, like if you try it, I tried it, like I tried it. And
it works for some people.
I just feel like it opens Pandora's box. The two experiences that I've had with it, because now I'm in a loving relationship, and it's great.
But do you want the drama? Do you feel like it's something missing because it's so easy?
It's so, and I'm gonna touch on this honestly because it's real, and now because of the other stuff or the other relationships that I went through, everything's calm and smooth sailing, if you will. And I'm just like, sometimes I get agitated and I'm like, I snap and I'm a bitch. And I'm sorry. I love you.
I'm a
and you know what?
It's my baby.
Can I tell you?
It's so
that's
hard.
good that you can recognize that.
I love that in you. This was real.
Can I tell you this? And
it's hard to like be normal, whatever that means. Afterwards,
she's adjusting because I've never seen her this happy, and that's why like we're not talking about who, but I know that you are it's shell shocked because you're not used to it, and then
I want to
fight.
See
I don't need to.
She doesn't understand how happy she is. This is
it's scary. It's scary.
She's waiting for the other.
And I was your age, and these are all things I thought I had to do to be loved by somebody. So I think I maybe like. Being so young,
good.
I think I did it for the wrong reasons because Kwai'si, I still have those like wild moments where I'm like, I see a guy looking at me and I'm like, okay, yeah, I still fucking got it, bitches.
Yeah, like that's
like,
real life. Like
I want my girl to feel like that.
And I definitely
why can't
that's
they
the
touch
I want my girl to feel like that.
Why the fuck?
You know?
This is the crazy thing about it.
But the thing is, as you get older, there's something that happens. There's something that happens when you get older.
I love that. I just think those are the moments of life. You do not get to the end of your life and think about the times that you did not live, but you think about
I definitely think I've lived a full life.
But I'm just saying the regret in not living in the moment.
And I did.
As far as I know, we only have one life. This is our one chance. How dare you? The longest relationship you're gonna ever have in your life
yourself
is with your fucking self. If someone comes into your circle, your orbit, and they try to make you be anything different, you change who you are for them. See, the biggest myth is
there's a lot of women that do that.
I let my last relationship with this guy. He became my sun, and I was the moon. And guess what? When the sun left my orbit, I didn't know who the fuck I was. I had to search for light. And so my advice to people is that when you date people, never make them your sun, make them your moon. And I'll say that again, never make them your sun, make them your moon. You're the longest relationship you're going to ever have in your life.
I think fall in love with yourself first.
That's it.
Before making any decisions to do polyamory or even just a regular relationship.
And like
because
I said,
because Whitney Houston once said, "The greatest love."
Well, like I said, it's just a slip. Like I said, it's literally.
Come on.
What song is that?
The greatest love of all.
What?
It's Whitney Houston.
People wait.
It's with you.
I've never
fall in love with yourself.
No, and like I said, it's just a slippery slope. It's just like I said, and that's always been my opinion because I feel like it opens up a Pandora's box.
It really does.
It's a slippery slope, but I'm ready to go snowboarding every chance.
You
Like,
just want love.
In monogamy or polyamory?
Yeah.
I know
I want a family, man.
In monogamy or polyamory?
I think monogamy. That's what I'm saying. I think.
You think?
Yeah, I think.
But that's because you're 25.
But is it though? What if, let's say I turn 30 and I still think that though?
That's
I got
Great.
plenty of
Then
people
you're-
that turn 25.
Then you're a well-rounded,
Listen,
grounded young
I feel like
man.
if you're in your 20s, you need to be dipping and doing it in these streets, and
I
it's
think so,
okay
too.
to be a hoe.
So it's okay.
Oh,
to be
yeah.
a hoe. See,
Bust
that's
it
the thing.
open.
Living your whole
Bust it
tendencies.
open.
Check this out.
Bust it open.
Yeah, be
check
like
it out.
I don't
Kanye.
care. Fuck a fucking plant for all I care.
Yeah, and check it out. I don't have a
Be
problem.
hoe. If you're gonna be a hoe, be the best
Make
hoe you
love
can
in.
be.
Yeah.
But that's when you're in your
All
20s.
I'm saying is that I love the confidence
Fuck
that
it.
I have a lot of friends that are younger
Fuck
than me.
a cactus. I don't care.
They're
that
in
would
their
hurt.
early 20s and they are so sure about life and relationships and they know so much. And it's like it's so cute. That it's cute
It's
to me.
adorable.
It's adorable.
I was adorable.
You know,
All right.
but it's like
Well, listen, I'm gonna keep thinking that way until
You should.
until something
You really-
comes and knocks me. Because right now I feel like I'm an unstoppable force, and until I find that immovable object, maybe that's gonna be the girl I fall in love with.
I love you. I love you for that.
And
I love. Yeah, no,
And
this
look,
is
look,
not.
look,
Look,
this-
look in the
I
camera and say
respect
that.
it.
Look in the camera and say that.
you know,
I
I don't
respect
care
him.
if
Shoot
I'm
your
no
shot.
wrong,
respect.
But
Shoot
there's
your
a
shot.
feeling in me that feels like it's right for me to chase that and not give up on what I believe in from
And
what
you
I've
shouldn't.
known in my short time being on Earth. You
Yeah.
know, and
I still haven't.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah,
Eric Matthys has spoken. He shot his
I'm
shot.
not giving up.
And what you performing for us tonight? Let's
And the
talk.
song is, the song is called "Falling for You."
Tell us about that song.
Just a
So-
lover boy.
Give us a little
It's
bit.
about so the lyrics of the song, and I quote, "Need you right here before I blow." So I know I'm gonna be one of the greatest artists of all time. It's no secret. I know, and people will laugh, but I'll be laughing when I
No,
get off stage
I
at
heard
Coachella, and that's the thing.
Oh.
It's like this feeling that I've somehow acquired. I don't even know how I somehow developed this certainty that like within me is like the greatest energy to ever exist. But somehow I've just had experiences that have led me to believe that.
Yeah.
You should believe it.
That's love. And I just want to.
Everything that I'm saying is
Yeah.
just from experience.
Yeah.
From what I've experienced, and it's no
Yeah.
judgment.
And Nico's
on
a sweetheart. She's
you.
And I don't feel
It's
like
love.
that, and I don't feel like above anyone just because I feel like I
No.
believe
No,
in
you
something like-
shouldn't.
You're just an
I think,
optimist, and it's okay.
and that's
I'm very hopeful.
It's incredible, and we're teasing you because we're just giving you our.
and
Tease me,
We're
throw
just
me the
jaded.
punches.
We're
Let's
jaded
go.
old
We're just-
people.
yeah.
I'm not
Jaded.
jaded, nor am I old. First off, so you speak on yourself. You be speaking that shit on me, and that's not who I am in my life. But it's just
No,
one.
let's just say experienced. We've experienced.
I want Nico to speak really quick. Please let us know how do the viewers right here, how do the viewers right now rent this boat? Tell us how to plug what the fuck we are
Yeah, facts.
and how to get this boat.
How do we get this boat?
So
Talk to
we
us.
are in the beautiful Marina Del Rey. There really is nothing like it, even when the skies are gray. It's beautiful.
And it's a little cold.
I grew up here, and it's just one of the most magical places that you could ever be. You can find this beautiful boat. It is on Instagram. It's called Seawolf Charters.
Come on, Seawolf. Shout out to Nick and Ricky, baby.
Yes, at Seawolf Charters. And you were able to rent this boat with our captain, Nick Stubblefield, who is amazing. And
Yo,
he'll take you out on the waters. And
he's on
give
another
you a
world.
a good time.
That's
He's
an
a
understatement.
world-class certified pirate, for sure.
He's a pirate. He's been this boat, by the way, guys, for the history buffs. This boat has been around the world 2 times. So this is history in the making.
Yo,
On a mouthful. Yo, like we said before, as they laugh behind me, this is a relationship episode, and I could not have anyone better to tie a bow on this bitch like Eric Matthys. He's performing when we come right back on a mouthful, guys. Let's give it up, baby.
We appreciate you.
I feel very blessed to be a part of this. This is dope.
Sweet.
Same.
Hey, what's up, everybody? As promised, we got Eric Matthys with I'm Falling For You on a mouthful. Y'all know what time it is. Let's go, baby.
Mouthful. Marina Del Rey. You already know what it is.
Hey yo, falling for you. Oh oh, need you right here before I blow. I'm calling for you. Oh oh, need you here, you don't even know. Calling for you. Oh oh, need you right here before I blow. Calling for you. Now oh oh. some things were meant to be. It's you and me. It's you and me. Yeah. You need a real one in your life. You need a real one in your life. You can see it in my face. Moonlight, Hennessy, smooth like Hennessy. I just thought I would let you know I'm tryna get unprofessional. Shots of Patron, let's get it on. With your love, I can do no wrong. Got me feeling invincible. I think we intrinsical. Like turning me off, we wildin' out. Can't hold nothing back, I'm ballin' out. Somebody please get me another round. I need me a little that Casamigos. Out of body, it's not cerebral. Shades on got me feeling like De Niro. Taking chances, the odds against me, but I'm shutting down this whole casino. Like tapping into that infinity energy. I feel like Kennedy, I feel like Jason Bourne with identity. All coming back to me, past like memories. Ain't no one telling me this shit ain't meant for me. God's time on my wrist, I feel so heavenly. I want you next to me, I need you right next to me. Hey yo, falling for you. Oh, need you right here before I blow. Calling for you. Now, need you here, you don't even know. Falling for you. Now, right here before I blow. Calling for you. Now, need you here, you don't even know. Falling for you. Need you right here before I blow. Calling for you. Now, need you here, you don't even know. I'm falling for you, baby. Falling for you, baby. Yeah, I can feel it calling in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord.